Hi guys, I want to talk about RMB today. Okay, so three ways in which you can get your RMB. That's your yuan, and anything that concerns importing from 1688 or from Pinduoduo and some of these Chinese platforms, aside from Alibaba and AliExpress, you will need your yuan. You need RMB, okay, to get it started, like to buy from these platforms. Okay, so the three ways in which you can buy your RMB, which you can get legit RMB. Okay, one of those ways is you having someone that is in China. Okay, if you have someone that is in China that you can be getting from, or you have someone that knows someone, anyone, and the person is reliable, is someone that you can trust. It involves money. Okay, and most of these people, okay, these three ways that we're talking about, all of them, they do transact from high, like you cannot buy less than 100 RMB. Okay, so if you have someone that is in China that you can buy from, that you can that can sell you RMB, that you can, you understand what I mean? Yes. So that is number one. Then number two is buying from all these websites. There are some apps, there are some websites that you can buy from, but it is not encourageable. If you go and buy and they scam you, please don't come and say, is there bill? So there are many of these websites or apps that you can buy from, but most of them use websites, okay? But it is like I wouldn't say 50-50 because you might make payment and boom, the website might crash. Yes. And that means all your money is gone. There's no way you're going to get it. There's nobody you're going to hold or whatever. Unless someone introduces it to you, and then you start holding the person responsible, start getting angry with the person and all of that. So it is very good to avoid such websites unless you want to be trading small. You understand? And most of those websites, they don't take time to remit you. Immediately you make your payment in Naira, or even if you're in Ghana, okay, there's one like that. It accepts in most of these African countries. In Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, you can buy your yuan from them, okay? So, and you can't buy less than, I think, from 100 RMB also. It's been quite a while I checked it. So you can buy from 100 RMB. So, and it's not advisable to just, packing money into it. You have to transact little by little. In case you are doing it and you've been putting all your money in it, maybe you want to buy, you are the type that buy from this website and you transact 1,015 RMB. That should be around 300 and thereabouts. As at today's rate, I think today's rate is 244. 245. Some are selling like that. Okay, so if you want to be buying and reselling, then it is very advisable you get from a reliable source. There's money in RMB if you know how to do it, and you get people that will be buying from you. There's money in it. Imagine you're buying RMB at the rate of, let's say, 244, and you're selling at the rate of 226. Sorry, 244, and you're selling at the rate of 246. Do you know how much you make? So there's money in it. That's why I see most people selling and transacting it. But you have to be careful because there are bad RMBs and there are good RMBs. Okay. So maybe in the future I'll make proper video about RMB, okay, how to identify good one from the bad one, you understand? Okay, so this website, there's one again which I am in one of their group. Okay, I've not transacted with them before. I'm just in the group because I have where I get from a reliable group. I buy my own RMB from at a good rate, you understand? So, when it comes to importation, most people form groups, okay? And this group has been existing since, I can't really remember, but I think I joined this group, was it 2019? 2020 was when I joined the group. So we were like a group of importers sharing ideas and all of that. And then later we had to dissolve the group and then formed another one just for RMB, you understand? Though it was a supplier that, added us to the group. The supplier, once you make transaction with him, is going to add it to his group and all of that. So that was how the group came up, okay? And then later on, he started complaining that we shouldn't be transacting RMB in the group and all of that. So we had to create another group, and, that one was mainly for RMB. If you want to buy RMB, you want to sell, you want to send to your supplier directly, you want to buy for your own, maybe into your Alipay or into your WeChat Pay. So that was mainly for just, okay. So and then this other one that I'm talking about, I said I just joined, not just joined, like it should be like 5 months or so thereabouts that I've joined. They are good, they are really reliable. Nobody has complained, unless maybe a little delay about the transaction and all of that for them to receive and all. Okay, they are reliable, but I'm not going to mention name. I'm not going to because if anything should happen now, you say, hey, it's Debbie that introduced them to me. It was from Debbie's channel, I saw it. And so please, I won't talk much about it, okay? So if you have someone in China that is reliable, that you can be buying from, fine. That's one of the ways you can be getting your RMB, legit RMB. So the second one is buying from all these websites or apps, anyone you have at all, but you have to be very, very, very careful. Yes. And then the third one is buying from a reliable exchanger. So like I've said before, there are groups that you can join, not all groups. So there are some of these most of these importers that get from reliable source. They buy and resell. So if you have any exchanger that's that is reliable, maybe your coach or anybody, and also if you want to buy RMB, you can let me know also. You can reach out to me, let me know in the comment section, and I'll give you the rate for the day, and you get your RMB. Okay, so like I said, if you get a good exchanger, a reliable one that you can be buying from, then you can buy from them and you get at a good rate. Like I said, the rates as at today, as at today that I'm posting this video, that I'm making this video rather, the rate is 244, 245 and 246. Yes, if you get it at 246, that means the person bought at lesser rate and is selling for you at that rate. And some people, it's not that they are buying to resell. Maybe they buy and maybe along the way they didn't use it again, or maybe they needed cash, they needed naira back, you understand? Then they will now resell. Obviously, they're going to sell it at the rate in which they bought it, or they sell it at a higher. They can't sell it more than that 226. It's not possible. The highest you can get it is at 226, or maybe 226.1 or 0.5. You understand what I mean? So while some they might buy it at a low rate, and then maybe they didn't really use it, or maybe they buy at they bought a much RMB, but at the end of the day, they didn't really use all of the RMB, so they had to sell some from inside because they need cash. Anything can happen. So that's when they will now want to sell the RMB because they want cash. Okay, so you might see it at a good rate, or you might see it at the normal rates. Okay, so that is it about the RMB. So please, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get good goodies when it comes to importation.